So I realized if I was actually going to be able to sell these products that I had gotten my hands on, I needed to learn how to advertise them online.
Okay.
So the first thing I did was I took an online course in Google Ads, or Google AdWords as it was then, went through that. This would have been, 2011, maybe something like that. And learned a little bit and experimented with a little bit. Didn't have much success, but sort of started the learning process around these things. So sort of did that whilst I was at university. For sort of other reasons, I ended up dropping out of university. And then I was living back with my parents and I was still sort of messing around with side businesses, trying to get it to work. And my mum had an interior design business and she was really struggling to get new clients. The business wasn't doing that well. And I was sort of learning how to do digital marketing things to try and sell my own products, none of it really working. And she said, well, can you help me out? Can you run campaigns for me? So I was like, sure. So I ran campaigns for her business, I said interior design company, and they worked really well. Those campaigns worked really well. And I thought, okay, well, that's interesting, but I don't care too much because I want this to work for my businesses. So this is great that it's helped my mum out, but sure, whatever.
Were those
And then
or Google campaigns?
these are Google campaigns initially.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Google campaigns initially.
Okay.
And then I carried on sort of doing that, was trying to work on my own stuff for maybe another sort of 6 months. And then my mum said, like, look, you're sort of living here, you're not really making any money. Why don't you come work with me for a little bit? I think my mum's business, as I said, it still wasn't doing great, so couldn't afford to basically pay me anything. But then I sort of got a more involved role with my mum's business. So I was running Google ads. And that's when I started thinking, well, are there other sort of ads we could run? Because it's a local business on Google, not much search traffic. You sort of max that out fairly quickly, right? So we then started running Facebook ads as like, well, let's see what else we could expand into. So this is 2013 at this point, let's say something like that, like really early days with Facebook. And traffic was incredibly cheap and it was so easy to get good results, right? So so ran those campaigns and they did really well as well.